Hello guys, it's Senna. For today, we will be playing Moskov. As some of you may have noticed, Moskov has not been a priority pick for quite some time now. In the recent M7 World Championship, Moskov saw a 0% usage rate, where we commonly saw Claude and Granger, which are fellow Trinity build users. Now you might be asking, then why is he now meta, if Trinity build hero seems to be the strongest? Well, we can blame that on the active map effects. After the update, wherein the active map effects were added, Moskov seemingly disappeared from the meta. That is because most of the active map effects actually work against him. To give you a clearer picture, Moskov is the strongest split push type marksman, thanks to his ultimate that lets him join his teammates when he is needed in a teamfight. When he is not needed, he can simply continue split pushing waves, in which, even if he does not get any kills, he still actively pressures the enemy by forcing them to defend the base, which you will see later in this game. Now then, why does the active map effects make Moskov weaker? For example, in the overflowing rivers map, the enemies can rotate very quickly thanks to the movement speed buff provided by the river, which means that even if Moskov split pushes, the enemies can react to the split push very quickly, and Moskov may even die in the process. In the Broken Swells map, similar to the overflowing rivers, enemies can rotate quicker, and the walls that Moskov can use to stun enemies with his second skill is greatly reduced. For the Flank Clouds map, again, similar to the other two map effects, enemies will be able to respond to the Moskov split push very quickly. Then lastly, the Dangerous Grass map effect, which is actually probably the only map effect where Moskov isn't weakened as much, but still, enemies will have more bushes to ambush Moskov when he is split pushing. Moral of the story is that almost all map effects gravely weaken Moskov's core strength, which is split pushing, which explains why he's not favored in the meta. Though it does not mean he is bad, since he is still a Trinity build marksman, and those with Trinity can truly pack a punch. At this point, we are quite behind, so this is a game that we will need to rely on the late game to win. And if you did not know, Moskov in the late game is quite scary. But of course, we still need to remember that the enemy is a Sicilian, which will make the late game quite difficult. Yes, I did miss. Sorry. In terms of matchup, the Sicilian has a small advantage over me, which is range, which explains why I tried to force the wave closer to my tower, since even if he hits me, the tower's damage reduction will reduce the damage I take. There's also the fact the enemy has a Hilda, which really quite scares me from positioning deeper. Since I saw the Sicilian mid, I decided to fast through the wave to get some tower plating, since even if I join the teamfight now, I still do not have much damage. Always remember that you are still playing Marksman. You will need at least 3 items to deal any considerable damage, especially when behind. I decided to go mid here to get the Cyclone Eye and to double lane.
Initiate retreat. The enemy has slain the turtle. Has been slain. Okay. You have slain an enemy. Superb tanking.
引け死者の方向をはっ貫け この体は復讐の道具に過ぎない
I did overreact here with the flicker since I didn't notice that the Cyclops actually hit the lizard with his ultimate. But in the end, I still live.
今は復讐を求める孤独な存在だ復讐の影だ
I did decide against going in since I did notice that the Hilda still had to revitalize.
Ikari no honou de kono uragiri no okoku o horobosu. この矛は竜のごとく空を砕く
Initiate retreat.
竜の餌にしてやる
Solo kill.
さらなる苦しみを
An ally has been slain. Initiate retreat.
Here I just decided to split push since I already knew the fight was lost since Arlott was dead, and instead just try to steal a turtle with my ultimate.
怒りの矛
Decisions like these are crucial when playing Moskov, since if you do not get any trade, you will be losing the game.
世界のすべてを飲み込む
And if you do notice the chat, it's pretty much just Wisest and Arlott talking trash to each other.
竜の怒りだ影をかける 影をかける
Turret has been destroyed. Request backup. Turret is under attack.
貫け
Killing.
復讐の影だ
Superb control. Our turret is under attack.
この矛は竜のごとく地獄の炎を再び戦場に
Now while there's nothing happening, let's talk about the build and emblem.
私から奪った
For the build,
この
we have the
代償
standard Trinity build,
炎
which are
と血
Corrosion
で
Type,
払わせてやる
Bonus Staff, and Demon Hunter Sword. Then we have Malefic Gun for the extra range and penetration. Then lastly, Rose Gold Meteor for the extra defense against Burst. For the emblem, we have Swift, Master Assassin, and Quantum Charge. And of course, the Fighter emblem, which is really OP for Marksman right now, thanks to the sustain it provides.
死にゆく戦士たちの怒りの矛
Great initiation. Superb tanking. Battle spell in cooldown.
わめけ絶望しろ
Ult does not
影をかける
Turret is under attack.
て 名誉も名も捨て滅びの炎へと生まれ変わった復讐の影だ
Has been slain. Ally has been slain.
That was a really bad Lord fight, since our Lord was already dead and we should have backed off. But in the end, the game's not over.
Under attack.
今は血の洗礼を授けるようになった
Our turret has been destroyed.
影をかける
Attack enemy lord.
影をかける
Ult is not ready.
この力で世界の全てを飲み込む
Initiate retreat.
私の怒りの重みで城さえも砂のように崩れ去る
Under attack.
I could have honestly lived there if I flickered, but I was too slow.
憎しみも竜の魂も不滅竜の餌にしてやる
Initiate retreat.
Turret control. 復讐の影だ
An enemy.
私の怒りに慈悲
One thing about Moskov is that he's really strong in 1v1. So if you see an isolated enemy, try and hit them in the
影を
ultimate
かける
and duel them.
Initiate retreat.
影をかける 必ず復讐を成し遂げ
I
る
decided to recall here so I could start split pushing top lane.
私は
An important thing about split pushing is that you should always split push the lane opposite to the Lord,
復讐を求
since
める
during a Lord fight, that is the lane farthest from the enemies, meaning almost no one can stop you.
Initiate retreat.
怒りの矛
CD. Turret is under attack. Has been destroyed.
影をかける
Destroyed a turret.
Thanks to our split push, we did get a tower top, alleviating some pressure.
Ult is not ready.
怒りの炎で
Here, I decided to stay up top, so I can maybe end the game. I asked my teammates to contest the Lord so the enemies can be distracted, but they were simply too late.
私から奪ったものの代償を
Enemy has
炎
slain
と
Lord.
血で払わせてやる
Initiate retreat.
影を地獄の炎を再び戦場に復讐の影だこの体は復讐の道具に過ぎない貫け戦場が私の居場所だ
Again, always try to take those 1v1s.
力に聞け死者の方向をはって
Under is not ready.
私から奪ったものの代償を炎と血で払わせてやる。
I did want to split push here, but since the enemies were missing, I decided against it.
死にゆく戦士たちの叫び声がまだこの耳に残っている。地獄の炎を再び戦場に。
Again, I split pushed the opposite lane of the
私の
Lord.
怒りの重みで城さえも砂のように崩れ去
We're
る。
behind in gold.
竜の餌にしてやる。
Launch attack.
怒りの矛
Initiate retreat.
貫け。
Initiate retreat.
この力で世界の全てを飲み込む。竜の怒りだ。
Solo kill.
さらなる苦しみを
Destroy the turret.
影をかける。
Initiate retreat.
影をかける。今は血の洗礼を授けるようになった。
Initiate retreat.
名誉も名も捨て滅びの炎へと生まれ
Initiate
変わっ
retreat.
I was trying to find another 1v1 in bot here, but I just decided to join my team to clear the Lord.
私は竜を倒した英雄と呼ばれていたが今は
Initiate retreat.
復讐を求める孤独な存在だ。
Initiate retreat.
敵の骨で玉座を築く。怒りの炎でこの裏切りの王国を滅ぼす。
Initiate retreat.
復讐の影だ。怒りを力に。
Initiate retreat.
影をかける。
Launch attack.
I do not instantly clear the wave since I do not know where the other enemies are.
私は竜を倒した英雄と呼ばれていたが今は復讐を求める孤独な存在だ。
I also just decided to clear the next wave, so I can stay hidden in the map a bit longer.
影をかける。怒りの矛。
Ally has slain Lord.
さらなる苦しみを。
Joining this team fight was the crucial decision I made so that we can win this game. But of course, that wouldn't have been possible without my teammates, who did an incredible job in that fight. Especially the Minotaur, who had a good set, and the Kagura, who killed the Thanos.
Ult is not ready.
Overall, what you can take from this game is that split pushing can win games.
Team
Alleviating pressure and making opportunities are what wins games.
影をかける。
That's why, don't be afraid to take risks as long as they are calculated.
復讐の影だ。
That is all for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and learned something new from it. If you want to see more, please do like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for watching, and may you have a great day ahead.